Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Hart. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Young and Carter are the big men inside. All out there with Junior, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. And Steve, is that contract year boost a myth, or is it a real thing?
Hey, Kevin, it is a real thing. You see guys more focused. You see guys that's usually not on time. On that contract year, you see guys on their best behavior, and you see some of their best play on the court overall.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Here's Junior. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here are the Wizards now. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. His speed, you have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it goes down 2 points.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Westbrook. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Shot's good from Young.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Passes it to Wagner. Back to Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 8.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
And it's blocked by Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Avdia. Carter pulls it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Levine subbed in for Williams. And then for Washington, Lopez, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Anderson. And Raul Neto subbed in for Brown. Neto, the pass to Westbrook. Neto with the bucket.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And that one's good, Junior.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Westbrook. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Got a hand on it. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Junior with the ball.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition three.
Westbrook kicks to Neto. The pass to Avdia. And here is Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Junior with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Bulls moving the ball around. A nice shot by Carter.
A crafty scorer near the rim. Wendell Carter challenging the defense and prevailing.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Westbrook kicks to Lopez. Back to Westbrook. Over to Wall. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Puts it up from 17, and that's good off the glass that time. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. For the Bulls, Young's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Williams comes in for Brown. And Junior subbed in for Zach LaVine. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Lopez, he's checked in for Alex Len. Mo Wagner comes in for Biyombo. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Troy Brown subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Junior's out there with White, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, was superb. He dropped in 29 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. And there was nothing the defense could do. He simply couldn't be stopped out there. We'll see if he can come up with a similar effort tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brown kicks to Lopez. Anderson passes to Westbrook. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
White, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown the pass to Wagner. The high post shot, but he gets it back. Here's Westbrook, takes the 12-footer and hits. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
That one drops for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
White against Westbrook. There's the dish to Brown. Anderson got a piece of it. Pass to Wagner. Kicks to Westbrook. Tries yet again. They grab their own miss.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with a nice move.
It's all tied in Chicago. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Brown, Avdia out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to be on John Wall, and Washington making a change here. Hachimura is checked in.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Brown with it. Now defended by Junior. And it's Brown missing. Chicago trailing here.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford comes in for Young, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Williams. And then for Washington, Biyombo checks in for Mo Wagner, and Raul Neto subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Powell, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Lowry Marketing comes in for Daniel Gafford. Junior's checked in for Brown. And it's Kobe White in for John Wall. Then for the Wizards, Lopez, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kyle Anderson comes in for Avdia. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Troy Brown.
You know, the energy Robin Lopez gives this team is fantastic. He really goes all out on both ends.
For the tie, and Hachimura with the lay-in. And it's a tie ball game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. For the lead, the play by Hachimura as he finishes it off with a 2. Hachimura's got his second bucket. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Markkanen. To the paint, it's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Chicago making a switch here. Young's checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Bulls.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And it's slammed in by Young.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Chicago. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. White is out there with Junior, and it's Williams at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops. Avdia's checked in for Lopez. And Brown drops them both. Here's White. To the inside. Here's Junior. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Misses from close range. And Chicago shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. White dishes to Junior. Good on the bucket.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Anderson. The shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. Junior the pass to Markkanen. The kick out to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Young, no good. Washington trailing. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Daniel Gafford comes in for Young. And John Wall subbed in for White. And the Wizards making a change here as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Now Avdia. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
That free throw good from Brown. Biyombo is checked in for Washington. And Brown drops them both. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Junior kicks to Williams. Junior the pass to Gafford. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brown outside. Pass to Westbrook. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Wizards trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Back to Brown. Over Junior. The Wizards with another miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And his stat line reads a little like a point guard with all those assists. Such unselfish play, and he's been a great teammate here tonight. He understands he doesn't have to go it alone. He's got 4 of the guys out there to help him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said...
He's checked in for Levine. Anderson, he's checked in for Washington. Raul Neto comes in for Brown. Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's a tough guy to shoot over. Wendell at 6'10" with the 7'4" wingspan.
So for the Wizards, Avdiaz checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Troy Brown subbed in for Raul Neto. Wizards trail by 9. And stolen by Junior. And it's Young at the elbow. Inside, trying to get open is Carter. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Thaddeus Young.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And Junior throws it down.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Junior. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Junior's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Westbrook. 2 points. That one goes. 33 points for Russell Westbrook.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Junior the pass to Young. He dishes it to Junior. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.